You know what is really weird? The part of, like, when you realize that ego death isn't only, like, the humbling yourself part. That there comes a time when it's, like, literally the opposite of that. That's weird. Oh, yeah, wow, I suddenly... That's weird, because I literally, like, saw this card in my head when it pulled out. When the Emperor pulled out. Anyways, but I was gonna say I wanted to go to bed. Daddy's tired. I think that's what that means. The Emperor is, like, yawning. Oh, I just got a stubbed toe energy. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. I don't know what that means. But I was looking up like her when... Why did I start this? Because I really don't want to be doing it. I want to go to bed. Ow. I just stubbed my toe on my other foot, and, like, stabbed my ankle with my toenail. That was gross and disgusting, bitch. I'm annoyed. That was 10:10 at 1:23 on the timer. It's 1:51 a.m. and I need to go to bed. Holy shit, bitch. What the fuck? Ace of Pentacles. I just yawned up a fucking coin, bitch. 6 of Pentacles. A philanthropic Jezebel princess. Queen. Goddess, bitch. Yeah, Emperor again. I'm annoyed. I don't want to be doing this. I want to be done. Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel tired. I just want to go to bed. The Hermit. Yeah. I want to go crawl over there and get comfy and forget that I exist for the next few hours until I have to wake up and be very aware of my existence. That sounds good to me. Yeah. Queen of Swords. Yeah, that's that. 8 of Wands. Fast-paced energy. Page of Cups. What's fast, though? Does that mean I feel that that makes me stressed? Does that mean that I shouldn't relax? Page of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups. High Priestess. 7 of Pentacles. I'm so annoyed. I don't want to be doing this. Reverse 5 of Wands. And the Moon. Can I be done? Can I be done? 6 of Swords. Yeah, I think that means done. The Sun and the Devil. Holy shit, bitch. I think that means done. I think that means that the message has been received. I'm gonna have to watch this back to know what the message was, because I don't really think anything clear came up. And I looked at that right at 333, which is my life path number. Okay, so really quick, let's look at the prism. Let's look at the spectrum. Let's pull out the fucking spectrum cards, bitch. Since we're on the fucking spectrum and we don't know how to articulate our emotions, we need the cards to tell us, bitch. Sweetness. Pain. Oh. Turning your pain into stakes. Oh, okay. Holy shit, bitch, I'm tired. Oh, it's closing the door. It always makes me think of like a toilet, like in an airplane. You know, like how you can see the little thing, like when you push to flush it, it doesn't really flush it, it just kind of moves the, yeah. That's the yawn, is like closing the door on the shit that you just dropped into the atmosphere. I'm aware it doesn't just go straight out the plane, but it's fun to think of it like that. It makes me laugh to think about when people go to the bathroom on a plane, if it just dropped right out of the plane. yeah, so this is me holding the space for that weirdness, okay? That was at 5:05. I'm tired. I want to go to bed, okay? Flo. I'm going with the flow, guys. This is the space where I go with the flow in my sweetness and my pain. That was cute. But this says do not go gentle, which actually is very synchronistic with the cards. So that just shows you that the card shit is real. Yeah. Why are you giving me bombastic side-eye? Stop doing that. Oh, wow. Ew, that was gross. That was disgusting. Okay. Growth, yeah. That was a 555. So did we just grow together? In trust? Because you trust me, because you're still watching this. Ghost, you trust in the aura and the energy that you can't see. Caution. Yes, you have trust. The trust, the caution and the trust is like weaved together. And so you're using your discernment with the trust, even though you may have caution, which is good. Because really, the caution isn't caution. It's just precautionary, which is discernment. And that's what that is, entwined with the trust. That's that us having a moment right now. Honey, 6:36 on the timer. Okay. Is this our ego death that we just had together? But the opposite way, where we boost each other up and we realize that we are magical. Yeah, that's hysterical, bitch. Ideation and determination. If you get crazy enough with your ideation, bitch, it just turns into determination that works because it gets the wheels spinning at 7:07. Energy. Yeah, it really is, honestly. This whole thing is really checking out. And I'm not even trying to be cheeky about it. It's like actually, the death card, the death one fell to the bottom, fell to its death at the floor at 7:22, which is... I don't have my Aussie glasses. I think they're up in there, but to my knowledge, I believe that's the day he passed, and that was him making him. That was a fucking joke, bitch. Don't be sad about it, though. It was a dark joke. Reflecting in spirit. What the fuck, bitch? And it looks like the goddamn fucking glasses, bitch. That's hysterical. That was funny. That was funny. He's resting easy. He says, I'm resting good, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Yeah, abundance. It's just, I don't remember what we're doing this for. I want to be done. Faith. You gotta have faith, the faith. Fuck that motherfucking bald Caillou motherfucking... I try not to say that phrase because I feel like it's offensive to people, but you know what, that fucking turd ball, my ex, the reason I had a husky named Faithy. She would sing with me. She was amazing, and fuck him. Yeah, that pissed me off really fast. That's funny. Happiness. Yeah, she made me happy. Surrender. I'm ready to be done. I want to be done with this, okay? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah. Alchemizing magic. The yawn again. So that faith, happiness, surrender. When I was talking about the thing when I was upset, I got the thumb pin. I've never gotten a thumb pinch yet before. That was new. That's a new development. Oh, I'm proud. They just activated a new thing. They're like it's almost like if you were in a video game, and I know this is gonna sound psychotic, but it's not. It's okay. If you were in a video game and you achieved a new skill. That's basically what just happened. Anyways, yeah, so the faith and the happiness and the surrender. The faith is the surrender, like that's that. And understanding that you can surrender and to be happy even in moments that are painful, like this, like moments of rejection, and that stuff is the alchemization of processing your pain into your passion. So finding the good things out of it, because usually that's where you find your treasures, right? Like when you find or digging for gold, you find the gold and you still have to like clean it and dust it off and whatever the fuck. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the same thing. And that's really what we would call magic, even though the term magic is like, I mean, the MAGIC magic is like entertainment based, just culturally, but social culturally, the term. But magic with a K, MAGICK, is more referencing the whole. Yeah, wow, the pillars. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, strength. Okay, wow. I'm gonna be quiet now. Cleanse. Oh, wow, this is cool. I'm annoyed. Disruption. That's funny. So the annoyance was the disruption. Okay, so the annoyance that I got was like, if you think of someone trying to shoot at my energy, it's like a stray, it's like a bullet. It's like someone like shooting a ray to like disrupt my flow. Yeah, my disruption. It's literally that. I guess that makes sense why it would be on there like that. Illumination. Yeah, but yeah, so it's like someone is trying to like, it's like energy is trying to like shoot through my illumination to stifle me, bitch. And I said that right when I looked up at 12 minutes flat. Intuition. Okay. Isolation was trying to run from me. That's interesting. It was trying to jump out of my lap. Because I'm jumping out of isolation. No more hibernation for mom. No more fear for me. I will no longer isolate in fear. I will no longer ruminate on my intuition and isolate in fear, because what is that? The disruption that we call anxiety. There's a difference, bitch. Love. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Confidence. That's this. That's me. Passion. Yeah. Gross. Protection. Yes. I'm annoyed as fuck. Can we be done? Anxiety. Wow. Whoa, bitch. Okay. So again, when I said I was annoyed and this card came in, it was because I did get self-conscious when I said something about gross or annoyed or something, because it was the tone and like I was aware that I sounded frilly and like, meh, and I didn't like it myself. And so I was self-conscious and it annoyed me and gave me anxiety. Whoa. Balance. Okay. So talking about this and learning this helps me balance that and understand both sides of how that arises, and also that it's okay, and how to not sit and ruminate in it while also acknowledging it. Creativity. Using my creativity to do that and share it, and it also maybe helps other people. Hunger, which is weird because I think I did lick my lips. I was looking over it here because I have my drink and my... That's weird, bitch. That was weird. Mystery. Yes, this is I'm actually, it is kind of crazy, isn't it? It's really a success. It's a mystery. It's a wondrous movement of consciousness. A successful movement of consciousness into peace, balancing comfort and frustration. Wow. I looked up right at 1422. Wow. Amen. And then we're gonna be done, but we're gonna get one of these new, it's like an elemental animal card thing. I don't know. I just want to get like one or two. I'm tired. Fox. 39. Where's the book? Because I feel like isn't that like nimble and quick and usually in a negative connotation, but this is it's a good thing because it's being versatile, right? Isn't that what everybody wants, is having movement, but yet you don't want it when it's better than yours. When it's stealthier than yours, when it's more fox-like than yours, is when you don't like it. That's when I'm toxic, huh? Fox attributes. The number 39, it's an element of air. Shape-shifting, cleverness, observational skills, cunning, stealth. What the fuck did I just say, bitch? Camouflage, feminine courage, invisibility, ability to observe the unseen, persistence, gentleness, and swiftness. I am proud. Whoa, this is cool. This is really fucking cool. When Fox bounds into your life, she is showing you that you have the ability to solve any problem. Use all of your skills to find the answer. She can lead you to a new way of seeing the solution. I'm suddenly getting so fucking annoyed with the sound of my... I feel like my head's gonna explode. Sensory-wise, holy shit. Not happy with this. Have patience and do not rush the answer, but stay quiet until you are sure you can solve the problem. Gather all the information you need. You will see the issue for what it really is, to see behind the masks and illusion. I said that right at I looked up at 1616, which is really 77, which is, jeez, oh, it's beautiful. Koi. 16, wait, didn't I just say, I said 1616, did I not? Look at this card, it says 16 on it. When I did a reading for somebody that I met back in August, I had asked him if koi fish was relevant to anything, and he just said no. And ever since, it's been in my head that obviously it was something relevant to me that I couldn't distinguish between. And I'm like, where are koi fish relevant? And in the last day or so, they've been coming up for me again, and it keeps making me think of that. Koi being water, prosperity, beauty, harmony, balance between mind and emotion, and peace. When you see koi swimming into your life, expect abundance, not only of money, but also of resources, luck, love, friendship, opportunities, and creativity. This is a time to take advantage of all that you are being offered and have access to. This is an ideal time to work on a transformation you have been dreaming about. That's what I've been doing. And really, that's amazing, because since then, I've really developed a lot. I've grown a lot. That was really cool. Okay, so I feel like 2 cards is stupid to end on. It has to be balanced at 3. I know people think that 2 is more significant and balanced, but I disagree. So I think that 3 is more of a number of balance, and I don't just think that. I know it, and I'm telling you that, and I don't care if you disagree with me, because it's not up for debate. And my ear is, holy shit, let freedom ring, bitch. Flamingo, 40. It's an air one. Ability to filter soul lessons from emotional waters. This is cool fucking shit, dude. Understanding the language of color. Ability to maintain soul purpose in group living. Didn't I just say distinguish between something if it was for the other person or if it was... Whoa. Understanding how to maintain balance. That's what I've been saying. Flamingo makes an appearance in your life when you need to hear that no matter what is going on in your life, even if it's a drama-filled situation, there is always a takeaway lesson. She is here to show you that nothing happens that is not supposed to. Finding a lesson is critical to be able to stay away from the lower vibration emotions that you are experiencing. Take out a piece of paper and list possible lessons. You may not be in a place to see them right now, so use your imagination. Stuck in traffic and going to be late. Ooh, I got it. The bottom, an itch on the bottom of my left heel. Stuck in traffic and going to be late. Perhaps if you were on time, you would be in an accident. Once you start training yourself to look at situations in this way, life becomes very much less frustrating. Yeah. And it's not telling me to do that. It's saying, I'm already really good at that. That's literally what I was talking about. So, yeah. I'm suddenly going to lose my mind if I don't stop talking. It's the sounds and everything. That was in 1919, which is really 10-10, which is the ending of cycles. And in the beginning of this, when I started with the cards, remember the first 2 cards were 10 and 10, so that's perfect. And then we're going to close this out, and yeah. Okay, so it's Sunday, February 8th at 2:10 a.m., okay? Okay? All right. I'm kidding, I lied. It's 2:09. It just sounded better to say 2:10. And I was trying to be slow about it so that it would turn 2:10 before I ended it, so that I wouldn't be blatantly lying. But then it took awkwardly long, and it still is. This is a really long minute. And so, I have to come clean that it is 2:09 a.m. and I lied about that because it was easier to say 2:10, and now I'm seeing it wasn't easier because look at where I'm at now. It would have been easier to just say 2:09. So I learned my lesson. Okay, that's that. It's learning the lesson. Okay, it still isn't 2:10. Wow, yeah. That is... Okay, now it's 2:10. Okay. That was at 2:23, and that was another thing in that fucking same reading with who I met in August. Whoa, bitch.